Hi, good day. Welcome back to another food review video. Today we're looking at Tim Tams. So up until recently, this wasn't something we could get here in the UK. Tesco and other places have started to import this. So if you're not familiar with a Tim Tam, some people might not still be. They are like a penguin biscuit, so it's like a malted chocolate biscuit, and it has a cream filling. And they are originally from Australia, so they're really big in Australia. Actually, looking at the history of Tim Tams, they came out in 1964, and they were inspired by a visit to Britain to make a better penguin biscuit. I do agree somewhat. They're a little bit better than a penguin biscuit. So they came out in 1964 and were named after a winning horse, Tim Tam. That's a little bit of information for you there. So you've got the two loose ones, you wonder, where's the packaging? There was packaging, it's hot, it melted. So, not the packaging, I mean, that would be extreme heat. So this is the dark chocolate version. So there's multiple versions of that. There's also a gluten-free one. This is the dark chocolate one. So you can kind of see inside it has a malted kind of filling. Similar to a penguin. Is it better? Debatable. I think some of them are. That one's dark chocolate. I should have started with the original, but we're here now. I do quite like the white chocolate one. It's not like for like because penguin have orange and they have mint. I'm not sure if there's original. This is the white one. Why do we not have white? That seems like a wasted opportunity. It's creamy, it's slightly sweet, there's no notes on that. So we've got original, sweet and salty, chewy caramel, extra chocolatey, and the newest one that Sainsbury's have just brought out is strawberries and cream, which couldn't be any more British if we tried. There is a mint version. Anyway, so it is very hot, but these have survived the heat. So you can see it kind of looks almost like a bourbon shape, but a penguin, emulating a penguin. I kind of think they're thinner. They seem thinner than a penguin, and they are a bit more. They seem more crunchy. I think it feels like there's less filling in them. Similar, but also different. I mean, if you look at the picture there, the filling does. I don't know if it's just it's just the way it looks because it's all the same color. Although let's try extra chocolatey. There is a trend of these chocolate-covered biscuits, especially with the custard creams and the bourbons. That was going to be my. You can see this is much thicker. Let's do a comparison there. Like double. The chocolate is creamy. It is milky. So it's a decent chocolate coating. Like some of them have a really cheap coating. Some biscuits, like it's chocolate and oil. And it isn't really chocolate. This is a nice bit. It gives you a bit of a luxury feel. Not high end, not low end, somewhere in the middle. And like I said, we've had this trend lately of chocolate covered bourbons, chocolate covered custard creams, chocolate covered speculoos. I will have a video coming out. It was going to be that video, but I made this video instead. I had tried all of these except for the strawberries and cream one before, but then I thought there's a lot of different Tim Tams out at the same time, which is unusual. Tesco's Home Bargains, I think, I'm not sure if B&M had them. This is a good place to get all the different flavours. Okay, let's try sweet and salty. The sweet and salty ones aren't common, I think. I got these in Home Bargains, so you can see there was a reduced sticker on it. Slide in the back. can see that's on the side it's like a almost like a Ritz cracker type. Maybe it's giving this sort of pretzel-y rather than a chocolate biscuit. It's giving a kind of pretzel Ritz cracker kind of sweet salty combo. That's what I could liken it to. Good if you like sweet and salty. I've got chewy caramel. They range in price. I think most of them are probably like £2 under. I think the strawberries and cream are currently on offer for like £2.50, but they're about, let's say, between £2 and £3. You can also get them in Waitrose, I think, but I think they're a bit more there. A bit of a caramel pull, not quite like that picture. Almost like giving you a kind of Twix feel. It's okay. I wouldn't say the caramel is really as obvious in this one as the picture kind of makes it out. There's no notes with any of these. They're all good so far. I'm actually on the last one now. So there's also gluten-free. I don't need the gluten-free one, so I left that one out. So 1, 2, 3, 4. They actually got 7 different types of Tim Tams out at the moment that you can get, which is a lot of variations for a biscuit. And this one I haven't tried. This is strawberries and cream, white chocolate. See, I got 2 packs of these. I wasn't sure. I thought I would like them. The heat has not been kind to these. They are very, very nasty. Instant kind of smell of strawberries. Has this kind of yazoo strawberry Nesquik strawberry milkshake kind of feel. Definitely getting the strawberries on. Obviously it's melted, so normally wouldn't see those so thickly at the whole biscuit. These haven't been in the fridge. They're not too bad. They actually, the white ones have come worse off for being out. Everyone's are not too bad actually. Conveniently, I have an empty jar. I don't know whether I should put them out or not, or whether I should just put them back. I kind of think they might go into a melted mess like the chocolate digestives have. And what one should we eat? I just came home from work and I need a snack, so I think it's going to be this. There we go. 7 different Tim Tams. Have you tried a Tim Tam? Is it better than a penguin? Let me know in the comment section. If you're an Australian, have you tried penguin bars? Do you think they're inferior to Tim Tams, or do we think we have a fair different biscuit war going on? I think it's a fair coating. The chocolate coated biscuit game is definitely on. It seems like it's a Christmas kind of. Always like to try to get a selection box of chocolate covered biscuits at Christmas, and I would like to eat the chocolate covered biscuits first. Now obviously you can get custard creams and you can get bourbons. If you like this kind of video, check out the Food Adventures playlist. I've got all kinds of different foods up on there. I've got other bars from down under, candy bars. I'm going to have some from Canada, I've got some from the US, I've got Twix from around the world, I've got Snickers from around the world, we've got Dubai chocolates, we've got a load of different content. There's an ongoing list. I set aside a container to put for things I wanted to make videos for, and the container just got bigger and bigger. So keep tuned, subscribe, give this video a like if you're liking what you see, and subscribe to join me on the journey. 2 uploads a week, Thursday and Sunday, varying from review videos to 2 good to go boxes, and also travel videos. Sometimes the videos incorporate all 3 of those things. I travel, I find things to review, and I also get 2 good to go boxes. So sometimes the video is like three in one. So if you're thinking, wow. And I also have I'll also have some other random things coming up too. Projects I have down the line. So keep tuned. You can pop over to my socials to check out all that happens in between videos. The things I review that I don't quite make a video. There's loads of things on there, from McDonald's to little bakery stuff. And so thanks for watching, and I'll see you in another video.